Yes peeps, long time no see. How are we all doing? Hope we are smashing our days. Obviously, first meal in, hydration is key. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. We are 13 days out, or 12 days out actually now, 12 days out. Telford Tea Party is a go. Now first of all, I'm going to address the big elephant in the room. Unfortunately, there is not going to be an America vlog. Now, it's not that I didn't film stuff whilst I was out there. I filmed stuff on this bad boy, but number one, it's not going to meet the quality which I want my YouTube videos to be at. Number two, I simply did not get enough content to actually make it very interesting. It would have just been an America montage with lo-fi music, and there was a bit of me speaking, but also, currently at the time, I'd rather put the effort into making more YouTube videos in the next 2 weeks before the show than spending all my time trying to get videos off my iPhone and onto the laptop. And to be honest, it wasn't that interesting. However, little America wrap-up overview. We came back from America about 1 kilo heavier than when we left. I had 2 refeeds whilst I was out there, which was amazing. After those refeeds, both of them, I put on 3 kilos and then proceeded to lose 3 kilos the next day. Water weight comes off, people. Water weight comes off. If you're not following me on Instagram as well, go over there, give me a follow. I spoke a lot about there on memories over macros. There's a threshold which I've been finding, especially whilst I was out in America with my family, attending a family wedding, in which there's certain things I would rather do, which I know I'm not going to get the opportunity to do again or for a very long time. For example, New York bagels. Gorgeous. I also had a New York cheesecake. Now realistically, that's going to trigger a lot of people within the bodybuilding industry. However, realistically, my average refeed is about 4,000 calories. And on my off-plan days, we worked on a 50-50 basis of 50% was clean carbohydrates in terms of going, my coach would say, okay, before your evening meal, where you go off-plan, make sure to get 300 grams of carbs in, 140 grams of protein, and 20 grams of fat, which would take me roughly around to 2,000 calories. And then, unless I was being so unsensible, it would have been very difficult to actually surpass the 4,000 calorie mark in terms of the refeed limit. Yes, would it all been carbohydrates? No. Would it have been a bit more fats and more proteins actually? Yes. But I would have rather taken those memories I made with my family and also whilst I made out in America than the extra 300 gram of carbs optimal. Yesterday I weighed in at 71.5 when I came back, holding a lot of water through a few little things. First of all, long haul flight. Second of all, I had a refeed on Friday. Third of all, on Friday I trained legs, so inflammation was going to be higher, and we know with inflammation you're going to hold a lot more water. Now saying that, spitting the facts, this morning I was 70 kilos. So I dropped 1.5 kilos overnight, so says a lot. But now we are in depletion week protocol, which I will explain to you guys a little bit later in the video. Look how delicate that little espresso is. Ooh, that is an espresso chocolate pod, which isn't actually chocolate, I know, because I've checked the macros, but every now and again, I do like a nice little low volume espresso, nice and strong. However, for the morning, look what I got in America. I got a Nashville mug and it's huge. Now, this isn't even like a prep thing. Sometimes the mugs which I have already just aren't enough volume. Sometimes I just want a big jug, like a big litre jug of black coffee. But this is a good sturdy mug which I'm very happy with. So, I don't know why I've just spoke about black coffee for a minute. Prep must be getting hard. But, hope you're having a lovely Tuesday, people. Ooh. Delicate little espresso. I would say espresso, it's actually espresso. After prep, I'm definitely gonna get into like the latte art where you make like pigeons and like elephants at the top of it. It's gonna be sensational. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right, pre-gym meal has just been made, which was 4 reduced fat bacon medallions on a bagel thin with 100 grams of tender stem broccoli. I'm really trying to focus on putting a lot of my carb pre-workout. Now, not dumping them all in that pre-workout meal, as I'm so sensitive to carbohydrates at the moment. I just go hyper, so high blood sugar, and I just go dead sleepy. But having a good 3 meals at least, where 25 gram carb in each meal, so I'm on 75 gram carb before I train. So my glycogen stores are nice and full. Now, we we are heading over to EP Jungle in Stockport with Pete, my coach, which will be brilliant to have a little catch up with him, do a few bits and bobs of like in-person check-ins and seeing how we're looking, as he has not seen me since pre-America. But also, really lovely just to see Pete as well. So I'll see if I can get him talking on camera. But we've got a nice little push session. I mean, whether I'm going to get a pump or not, it's a lottery roll at the moment. Some days, pump's pumping. Some days, the pump's not pumping. But we're going to head over there now, scrum a pre-gym meal, and get a good session in. So, hope you guys enjoy it. So peeps, we have just got back from our session with Pete, which first of all was very good. First of all, lovely to see Pete as a coach and as a mate. But there are some main things I've definitely taken away from that session. So despite being 1.4 kilos down today, we are holding a stubborn layer of water around the midsection. So Operation Depletion is getting upped a notch from tomorrow. Again, I think I touched base on it a little bit earlier in the video, talking about why I may be holding a little bit of water. So a long haul flight will do it. I carb refed on Friday, and I also trained legs on Friday. So inflammation, carbs means more water, and also long haul flight means water retention. So I will get the protocol tomorrow morning from Pete. Not official yet, but from what it sounds like, it's going to be a no carb rest day and a very low carb training day. We are really ramping it up a notch, I'll tell you that. See these cheeks? They're still a little bit full. They're not going to be by the end of the week, I'll tell you that. Peak week starts on Sunday. And yeah, it's in moments like these where it's a little bit daunting actually. Obviously, right now, currently, the physique where I'm at is not where I need to be, but on a basis of water weight, not with fat, as I've already depleted fat down to where it needed to be. So it's a case of just figuring out what we can do to pull off that water weight. So yeah, hold my word to it. End of the week, we're going to be dry, we're going to be ready to start peak week and start fat loading and then carb up and then show day. Hold my word by it. One thing I've learned from myself is prep, even when I'm a little bit challenged, is no matter what, no matter how much cardio, no matter how low food, I will always show up and I will stand by that. So yeah, I know this was only a little video, but it is 6:20 and I'm going to try and get this video edited tonight so it's out on Wednesday. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see. The prep series is not over. We are 12 days out. Let's get it. I promise you that.